They want to give him $500 or $600 million.
We're going to get to that in a minute, yeah.
Vladdy's on pace. You ready for this?
Oh, God.
To hit 0 home runs this year, right? He's hitting 286 and a 721 OPS. Yup, $600 million. Pay the man.
This is the 10 Minutes with Andrew podcast.
But it's gonna take money, a whole lot of spending money. It's gonna take plenty of money to do it right, child.
Welcome back to 10 Minutes with Andrew. I'm, of course, Andrew, again joined by Mark Chancey. Welcome back to the show.
George Harrison. Singing about it's going to take plenty of money. You know what that refers to?
What?
What do you think? You're not even in front of your mic.
I had to write something down.
Oh. Well, I saw some of the things you want to talk about today.
Why would you look at that?
A few of your tweets, and it's going to take a lot of money to get this done, right?
Oh, right. Yeah, you're right.
Now you get it.
I
Okay?
get it.
I didn't look at your notes. I wouldn't do that to you. Jeepers creepers. George Harrison, he was, before he went on his own, he
Part
was
of the
with,
Beatles.
He was with a little band called the Beatles.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, well known.
He is.
Yep.
Indeed.
Yep. So,
Leafs won.
Leafs won.
5-0 over the Blue Jackets.
5-0 over the Blue Jackets, but I learned something this week.
What?
You are a closet Habs fan.
No, I am not a closet Habs fan.
You're a closet Habs fan. I see your team won last night.
I'm not a...
Against the Flyers, 3-2.
What happened was...
Here he goes. I'll just sit back.
They played against the Panthers, and I wanted to watch it because they're both close in the standings. They're both looking for a playoff spot, and that seems like a good matchup. And then I watched some part of that. I didn't watch that much of it. And then they were playing against the Bruins, and I happened to make the comment that I might want to watch that because it seems like a good matchup because those are two teams that have a rivalry or whatever. And the Habs are looking in the playoff spot. And I never watched it either, by the way.
I've never heard you say, I want to watch that Leaf game because that might be a good matchup.
Because...
it's just a given, is it?
Yeah, it's just a given.
Okay, so you're a closet Habs fan. Come out of the closet, my friend.
I'm not a closet Habs fan.
Speaking of the Florida Panthers,
they're not doing just so well right now.
Ottawa might catch them.
Yeah.
And put them into the first wildcard spot.
Well,
which would mean, at this stage, they would play the Leafs in the first round.
Yeah.
Because the Leafs clinched the playoff spot this week.
They did.
Which I told you was wonderful and terrifying all at the same time.
Yeah.
Because good for them, 9 straight years in the playoffs. Bad for them.
First in their division right now.
Bad for them. They actually have to play in the playoffs again.
Yeah, and Tampa's close behind. But I saw it this morning.
Tampa's 4 back now, so Leafs have a bit of breathing room.
Tampa lost to the Sabres last night in the shootout.
Yeah.
So they're...
Imagine, hey?
And the Senators shut out the Panthers last night. So
they're as bad as the Leafs. Can't win the games you got to win.
Yeah, so...
So only a couple of weeks and we're back into the worst playoff format in any professional sports league.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw this.
I did not.
But apparently Mitch Marner got a little physical at the end of that game last night.
Let's get physical.
I think it was Corrali. I think it was who it was.
Oh, Corrali had a fight earlier too.
Yeah, I think he shoved or cross-checked Matthews, and then Marner stuck up for Matthews and shoved him or something.
Attaboy, Marner. There may be hope for you yet.
Maybe. We'll see.
Playoffs are starting soon, though, so I worry. Other than that, what are we doing today, my son?
I'm not done yet, bro.
Oh, you're not done yet, bro? You should call me bro.
I don't know why I said bro.
I'm Pa.
Pa,
bro.
Okay,
bro, what are we doing today, bro?
I don't know why I said bro.
Let me know when I can ask again.
So, the Blue Jays lost. And George Springer got hurt, by the way. I don't know if you saw that.
George Springer, who's their best player. And
yeah.
All I could hear was you ruffling on the mic as you tried to turn the light on down there.
Yeah, I did.
George Springer hitting 376.
Yeah.
Really found himself again, and now don't know if he's hurt or not. But you know what? Typical George Springer. He got hurt going after a ball. Ran into the wall. Right?
It seems, yeah.
He didn't get hurt because he didn't clip his nails properly and ended up hurting his thumbnail or something like
crashed
that.
into a wall.
He did it on a baseball play.
Yeah.
So hopefully he's not gone too long. I have a frog in my throat.
Oh, God.
I'll try that. Okay.
So, speaking of the Blue Jays.
Speaking of the Blue Jays.
Speaking of Vladdy.
They're now 5-4.
They are 5-4.
They have Mets today. They lose today. They're 5-5.
And they're
heading to Boston.
Would they be swept if they lost today?
They would be swept. They've already lost the series.
Yeah.
But what are you going to talk about the Blue Jays for?
Vladdy.
Oh, Vladdy. Do you want me to give you some notes on Vladdy? This is the guy.
Sure. Give me some notes.
It's going to take a lot of money.
Yeah.
What? To get this done?
Yeah, give me some notes.
George Harrison says. So, They want to give him 500 or 600 million.
We're going to get to that in a minute, yeah.
Vladdy's on pace. You ready for this?
Oh, God.
To hit 0 home runs this year, right? He's hitting 286 and a 721 OPS. Yup, 600 million. Pay the man.
Anyway, so
That's my Vladdy rant today.
On Friday, Mike Rodriguez, who you may have never heard of, but he's followed by all the reputable guys in baseball, and he's broken a few deals before.
So are we.
We're not.
Okay.
So he said, breaking news, according to my sources, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and the Toronto Blue Jays are very close to agreeing to an extension, or closing extension agreement for more than $500 million. Then on Saturday, which was yesterday, he tweets, as I said yesterday, the deal is almost closed and I hear there will be no deferred money. Now, another tweet that I have that I found kind of interesting was from a guy, I don't know how to say his name because it's in Spanish, I'm never going to try. But he interviewed Vladdy during spring training. He was one of the people that interviewed him. And he said that people close to the situation are telling me this. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and the Toronto Blue Jays have made a lot of progress toward a $500 million deal. Time frame, 14 years. The announcement could be done soon. Looks like Vladdy Jr. is staying in Toronto long term. There's not very good spelling in that because he's Spanish or whatever, but that's basically what we have on Vladdy.
Something's not adding up because we've been hearing he turned down 500, he turned down 550, and now they're saying 500.
Well, what I saw was
the term longer? Or?
Yeah, it's longer, but I heard like 5 to 550.
How old is Vladdy?
25, maybe 20. I don't know.
14 years at 37 million. I think that works out to. It's a lot for a first baseman that hits 286 with a 721 OPS and is on pace to hit 0 home runs this year.
Yeah, that's
just
right.
One, Vladdy. Just hit one. Just one. Vladdy is becoming famous for slow starts.
Yeah, slow starts are his thing.
And then the team is out of it, and he gets hot, and it means nothing.
Yeah.
But that's my second Vladdy rant today.
That happened last year.
Please don't pay the man $500 million.
Please don't.
I'm probably the only one in Toronto sports fandom that doesn't want it, but it's crazy to pay that to a first baseman who, within 5 years, will be primarily a DH.
Agreed.
But I digress.
So
can I ask you now?
Yes, you can.
So, bro, what are we doing today, man?
I didn't mean to say bro.
You said bro.
We're playing buying or selling.
Buying or selling?
Arguably our most popular game.
I'm trying to remember how to play it, but it's like all the other ones.
Yes.
All I needed is an opinion.
So I have some statements here.
Yeah.
And I'm going to read them, and if you agree with it, you're buying it. If you disagree with it, you're selling.
Okay.
Simple as that.
Don't have a lot of money,
Yeah.
so I might be selling a lot.
Well, the first one I actually didn't have at first, but I put it down yesterday after this Vladdy stuff came out.
Okay. This is the first one?
It is. Buying or selling. Now, remember, I put this in yesterday after the Vladdy stuff came out. Vladdy will be extended by the end of today.
By the end of today?
Yeah. It will come out by the end of the day.
Well, if everything you read me from the Spanish tweeters is true, I would say they will announce it today.
Yeah.
If everything you read me is not true, it won't happen. So I'm going to buy that just because I'm such a positive fella.
You're going to buy it?
And Blue Jay fans will be quite happy, and then they'll realize, wow, that was a lot of money for a guy that's hitting 721 OPS, 286 batting average, and on pace to hit 0 home runs. But I digress.
Kind of torn here. I'm going to say buy. But I'm going to buy it. Because it's, Spanish tweets of what they're saying is true, then I would say yes.
I don't know why I'm using a ding for buy. It's like buy is positive and sell is negative. But okay.
So
that's in-depth analysis you're giving there now.
My only thing is that we should wait to hear from somebody more reputable than these Spanish guys, because these Spanish guys haven't exactly.
You just told me. Oh. So now they're not reputable.
Well, I don't know. I mean, they got things right before, but
here's what I'm going to give you a lesson in life here, bro.
Stop saying bro.
You started it.
I didn't mean
you
to say
should
it.
wait until the official word comes down.
Yeah.
If you want to be, because everybody's in this rush to break the story.
Yeah.
How'd that work for Hazel May a couple of years ago? When,
Michael Brantley.
Yeah, Michael Brantley has also signed with the Blue Jays. Oops, I'm sorry. No, I had that wrong.
Yeah.
But you almost broke it first.
Or John Morosi with Ohtani.
That one was ugly.
En route to Toronto.
That one was ugly.
It was pretty ugly.
So we're both buying that one.
Worth buying it.
We think he's going to be announced as an extended Blue Jay today.
Yeah.
We're probably going to be wrong.
Oh, we're probably wrong. Don't worry.
No doubt about it. But that was easy.
Second one.
Numero 2.
Duh.
What is it, bro?
Stop. Buying or selling, Alex Ovechkin will break the all-time NHL hits record. So I looked yesterday, or a couple of days ago. I forgot to write it down. I think he's at like 3,773, and the hits record is held by, I think, Cal Clutterbuck, who's at just a little over 4,000. So he's not too far off. So what do you think? Do you think he will break the all-time NHL hits record? He's tied for the most goals now with Gretzky. So
Sounds like a lot of hits left, though.
yeah,
I'm going to sell that one.
you sell?
Yeah.
He's definitely.
But I think he's going to beat Gretzky.
Yeah, 100% now. Yeah.
But is it
And
going to
he-
be short-lived? Because is Austin Matthews going to...
I don't think Austin Matthews is going to do that.
Austin scored his 30th in a bad year.
But
He comes back to scoring 50 all the time. Alex Ovechkin's record to catching Gretzky won't last very long.
it could happen tonight because the Capitals are playing the Islanders tonight. So
I'm going to tell you it's going to happen tonight.
it happened tonight.
You can read all your little X people. I'm telling you, as an authority, Alex Ovechkin is the all-time goal leader after today.
Yeah, I would say. I agree.
Yeah. So we're both... Or did you say what you're doing with that one?
Yeah, I'm going to sell it. It's just quite a lot of hits to get.
That's 300 or 400 more hits. I don't know how many more years Ovechkin has in him.
This might be his last one if he breaks the record. You know?
No, I don't see that. But that would be quite a... Like, he's high up on the hits list,
Yeah.
and he's the best goal scorer in the league
Yeah.
ever. I don't know if Alex Ovechkin gets his due,
Yeah.
and he's won a cup. The only thing we don't like about him is I think he likes Putin.
They like Putin.
I think so. I think he's a Putin supporter.
It's not good.
Nope. But I could be wrong.
Maybe, I don't know.
Do you like Putin?
No, I don't like Putin. Do you like Putin?
Yeah, a bit of gravy and cheese on the fries. I loves it. Loves it. You don't like the Putin?
No, I like that kind of Putin.
Oh,
I don't like the other kind of.
you seem all confused.
I don't like the other Putin.
I'm right in the mood for some gravy with chips and... Okay.
Fries.
Are we done with that one?
Yep.
Numero 3.
Mortois.
So far, we've agreed on them all, bro.
Stop with the
I'm not
bro.
stopping. I'm going to tell you right now.
Buying or selling, Leafs win the Atlantic Division.
Oh, I'm buying that.
Me too.
I'm buying that with a big old... and a game show with it. With a big old woo. They're going to win the Atlantic Division, but they're going to go out in the first round. So, pick your poison.
I'm going to buy that too.
You're buying it too?
Yeah, I
You're
just-
You're awfully agreeable.
I think...
Got $100 to give me?
No, I don't.
Oh.
But I think... yeah, they got some leeway now in Tampa. They're going to finish out with a good stretch, and then they're going to win the division. But the problem is, if they play Ottawa in the first round, they're not going to. They probably won't win the first round anyway. So
I do not expect them to get out of the first round. There's nothing on this team I'm seeing. Although they did talk at great length last night about how they're so much tighter defensively and there's not a lot of space. They don't give a lot of space. And the whole time they did that, and we're talking about how they're cutting down the chances, Columbus had 2 great chances. That's true.
But so I mean, Tampa and Florida lost last night, but they're both in now. They're both clinched playoff spot. I checked the standings this morning.
Yeah.
They're both in now.
I don't think Florida cares where they finish.
Yeah.
They're that good. They can just turn. They're more concerned about getting Barkov,
The problem is Kachuk and stuff is
and
injured,
everybody
yeah.
else back, right? They don't care where they finish. They're the Stanley Cup champions, one of the best teams in the league. They'll play anybody.
Well, I don't know if Kachuk and them are hurt in the playoffs. It's not going to end well for them, I don't think.
No, and I don't know what Matthews' story is, but
Yeah.
the Barkov injury, he played in Montreal, then he was out against Toronto, and he didn't play yesterday, so who knows? He'll be
Yeah.
back. He'll be back. He'll be back.
He'll be back.
But even without them, you still have
Oh,
Marchand,
yeah.
you still have Verhaeghe,
Reinhart.
you still have Reinhart, you
Bennett.
still have Bennett,
You got all
you
these
still
guys.
have Bobrovsky in net, so they're still a pretty good team. Just tells you how good that team is.
You're right. Yeah.
I know, I'm right. This is number 4. How many do we have?
It's the last one.
Oh, yeah, this is the last one.
This is the last one.
You ready?
Yep.
And I'm not going to say bro.
Buying or selling, the Blue Jays will finish this season over 500.
Nope, not a chance. No way. No.
Ventriloquist. Didn't even move my lips.
This isn't even yes nor maybe, and you put that sound in there.
Didn't even move my lips. No, I don't see it.
I'm selling it too.
I think they did well to split with Boston. Baltimore to open the season, then
And
they won
swept
3 straight off the
Nationals.
Nationals,
Yeah.
and I'm glad to say the Blue Jays are a little bit better than the Nationals.
Yeah.
Then they ran into the Mets. See what happens today. They've already lost the series. They're going to Boston. They got to play in the American League East. They got to play the Yankees and the Red Sox and all those teams in the East, not like the Central where everybody's under 500 pretty much the whole year. I just don't see it. We have no pitching.
Yeah, you're right.
The mighty $11 million Kirk is hitting .222. But according to Buck, he's so massively improved defensively. Totally worth it. I did see him throw out a runner. Cedric Mullins, of all people.
Wow.
But when I looked at the replay, Cedric Mullins had his fly open and his shoes tied together. And he almost beat the throw out. So the question is, will they finish above 500? No.
I agree.
What?
I'm selling it.
The whole day?
The whole day we agree with each other.
Wow.
But I will say...
Loves you, man.
Stop. Okay. The only thing I will say, maybe we are... There's one team that could be better than in the East, and I doubt it. I even doubt that, but the team we might be better than is Tampa. I mean, Tampa's not very good. The Rays are not a very good team, so I don't know about... But I mean, we are definitely one of the worst in the East, if not the worst. But Tampa's one of our competitors, because I don't think Tampa's a very good team.
I think 500 or a couple of games under 500 would be pretty good for this team.
Yeah.
Like, beyond the starting pitching, which on paper is good, pretty good. We lost Scherzer.
Yeah.
We don't have a bullpen.
Not at all.
Matter of fact, we had a guy, Lovelady, who nobody knew about.
Yeah.
And apparently was a roster spot after,
Gone.
what's his name, went to the Yankees.
He's gone.
What was his name?
Mesa?
No. Yarbrough. So they had to fill that spot. This guy comes in, no one's ever heard of him. He pitched one outing and was DFA'd.
Yeah, he's gone. He's
That
like the
should
free
tell
agency.
you about the depth.
Zach Pop is gone.
The depth in the Blue Jays bullpen is frightening.
Yeah, but Zach Pop is also gone, and the Blue Jays bullpen is not very good at all. And Max Scherzer concerns me. First start out, he gets hurt. It's just it's a mess right now for the Blue Jays, and I think.
But I don't want them to finish above 500 because if they don't, hopefully we can clean out the management team and start new with someone that actually has a clue.
Well, if they do this thing with Vladdy, I'm going to say that you better clean out the management team.
Oh no, they'll be praised for that.
Better not be.
Signing Vladdy,
But
who's hitting 286, 721 OPS,
How's
and
Santander-
on pace to hit 0 home runs.
How's
Santander has been a bust so far.
Has he?
It's early, I understand, but a bust.
Really?
Yep.
Bo's been on fire.
Not hitting, no home runs. Not sure if he has an RBI. Bo's cooling off a bit. He hasn't hit a tater yet either, but you don't expect as much out of Bo power-wise.
Yeah.
So Santander was the fix for the power. Nothing. And Jimenez
Jimenez is-
wasn't. He's leading the team with 3 home runs.
He's tearing off the baseball
but
right
he's
now.
actually cooling off a bit now, I think. But if we don't get some pitching in the bullpen, it's not going to matter if we score runs because we can't hold any off.
I don't like our starting rotation, to be honest with you.
Later in the game, you don't like our starting rotation?
They're just like...
That's what I said.
No.
On paper, they sound good.
Yeah, I like Barrios, but the problem with Bassett and Gosman, I feel is they're getting a little older now. And
They are, but they can still compete.
Yeah.
If you had them out and they can get you 5 or 6 innings every time, you can turn it over to a good bullpen. You can close out some games, so you can stay in some games. We don't have a good bullpen.
And what do we think about Bowden Francis? He's just kind of a false hope right after last year.
He had a good outing his first one this year. Does he go today? No,
I don't know.
I've lost track. Anyway, Mets and Blue Jays
Who's
later on.
Who's in for
today.
Scherzer? Is that Rodriguez?
That was the plan.
Oh,
I think. Was it his start today? I think it is his start today.
I'll find out in a second. I do believe.
How fast can you do it?
Pretty fast.
Because I'm about to send you out to the music.
I know, but I just.
Because it's going to take patience and money to get this done.
Yeah, but I don't like the idea of Vladdy and 5 to 550. That's a bad contract.
No, we're in the minority.
It's Francis today.
It is Francis?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, the Blue Jays are currently second in the AL East with 5 and 4. Not that it matters.
It's early.
It's early.
I have a feeling they'll be 6 and 4 today because I think they might win one against the Mets.
Yeah.
Then they're off to Boston.
How's Juan Soto, by the way, with the Mets? Is he any good?
Not tearing the cover off the baseball, but his batting average is up there, but I think he's only hit 1 home run himself. But he'll improve
Santander's a little disappointing, I got to be honest.
at this point. But got to get it going,
It's
boys.
early.
People don't realize. I don't think this is a playoff team, but the games you lose in April matter.
They do.
It's like they say in hockey: you can't clinch a playoff spot by November, but you can lose one.
Yeah.
You can't clinch a playoff spot in baseball by May, but you can lose one. And look at the Blue Jays last year; they did it to themselves by May.
Yeah.
So let's hope we don't have another Victoria Day press conference.
Oh, I was just going to mention
Actually, let's
that.
hope we do.
Yeah.
That's good content.
That's good content.
Anything else over there,
No.
bro?
Stop with the bro. So thank you for listening and watching this episode of 10 Minutes with Andrew. Find us on YouTube. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. Back next Sunday with the next episode.
Let's go get some Putin.
All right.
See you later.
See you later.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, be sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons and turn on notifications to be notified when we upload new content. You can also connect with us at andrewchansey.com.